What's going on, Fanatic family? We are doing probably the most controversial video that I have ever done on this channel today. We are going over Jeremy Fragrance's Office for Men versus Alexandria Fragrance's Boardroom. For all you haters that viewed the last video of this fragrance when I talked about Boardroom, go ahead and put your hater hats on, because I know I'm probably going to get some dislikes on this one, and that's fine. This is nothing, no attacks towards anybody. This is just giving facts. And I have to be real reviews for real people, because if I'm not giving you guys real content, and if I'm not being genuine, then I'm lying to you, and I'm also lying to myself, and that's not who I am behind the camera, in my personal life, in my professional life. That is not who I am. So I'm kind of excited to do this one. I'm really wanting to see what people's take is on this. I've wanted to do it for some time. My bottle finally came in for Office for Men. So without any further hesitation, let's get to it. Welcome back, Fanatic family, to another video, probably the most controversial video that you will see on this channel so far. If you're new here and you've never been here before, or if you've been here before and you're still on the fence about subscribing, I would ask you, please go ahead and click that subscribe button and then click the bell icon so you can get the most updated and current information that I'm putting out. We're getting closer to 1,000 subscribers, and I am looking forward to another big giveaway. When I hit 1,000 subscribers, I will be giving 2 full 100 ml bottles of a fragrance away for my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So make sure you guys are checking back within the week or so to see about new videos in case you don't get the updates. The video we are doing today, again, is probably the most controversial video you have ever seen on this channel. And I don't mean that to be something directed towards like I'm attacking a specific company or I'm attacking a specific individual, because that's not what I do. I'm not about negativity, but what I am about is being transparent and being real, which is why with this channel I've kind of branded my idea around real reviews for real people. But what we are talking about is we're talking about Jeremy Fragrance's Office for Men and also Alexandria Fragrance's Boardroom. We're going to be talking about a few things about these fragrances. We'll be talking about, one, the presentation, be talking about the price point, be talking about the overall scent appeal, and obviously the longevity and projection of this fragrance or the fragrances. So please stay tuned to the entire video. I definitely would really appreciate that, so you guys can get as much information out of this as you would like. If you haven't purchased either one of these fragrances, then you definitely want to stay tuned. Going into it, we are going to discuss Office for Men. I guess it's the third batch. It's the darker bottle. I will give what I like about it and then what I dislike about it. And then once we're done talking about Office for Men, we're going to jump directly into Alexandria Fragrance's Boardroom. But what I like about this one is obviously the scent. It is a really nice scent, I'm not going to lie. It's not something that is offensive. It's definitely something that can be worn in an office. So I think the name is fitting, Office for Men. It's definitely this can be a signature office scent for you if you work in an office building. If you work within a school like I do, I think this is definitely something you can pull off Monday through Friday or Monday through Sunday, depending on your work schedule. It's definitely versatile. You can wear it at all times of the year. If it's hot, if it's cold, if it's raining, spring, summer, fall, winter. I mean, it's definitely a versatile fragrance. It's definitely a clean, fresh fragrance. What I dislike about it, again, please understand, I'm not bashing nobody. This is just straight from the heart. I've got to be real with you guys, because I bought this myself with my own money. I wasn't sent any of these fragrances. So right out the box, and I don't have the boxes out here. So if y'all are a person that looks at boxes, you can Google it, see what they look like. But right out the box, what I'm going to say is it's Office for Men is just, the bottle is very basic. I mean, it's extremely basic, right? It's like this, nothing extravagant. I do like that it's a darker color glass this time. It's not a clear glass. It's kind of tinted. I do like that, but I don't like that it's so basic. And for the price that it goes for, I think it should be more. I'm going to be honest with you. I think more should be going on than what's going on right now with it. Like, for example, so you got Office for Men, and it's like it's screen printed or something. So I look at this like, if I scratch too hard, and I don't want to break it or nothing, I don't want to mess it up. But if I scratch too hard, or like say this stuff, if I'm taking this one on a trip somewhere, and I have it in a bag, and there's other stuff within the bag, or the zipper of the bag, I think something within the bag could actually eventually, over time, take off this logo, Office for Men, this writing on here. And it's very basic. Like I said, I think it could be more for the price that you're paying. I think you should be getting more than what you're getting with this. The second thing I have an issue with is the cap. The cap is extremely basic, right? This is like your China-made cap. And you can tell it's a China-made cap because I got one that's not even, I don't even know if you can see this. That's not even a round circle, right? It's like a triangle and a circle like mixed together, right? So it's like a triangle, but then like where the point should be, it's like it's rounded. So mine's not even a full circle. And I don't understand what happened. So like, I don't know. So, and it's extremely, the cap is extremely like, man, I could break this right now if I wanted to with my fingers, not even trying. So I'm like, if I drop this cap on the ground and then I got up from doing this video and I stepped on it, that's it. I mean, my cap's gone. I don't have a cap anymore. So I'm like, I don't know. I think for the price that you're gonna pay for this fragrance, I think you should get more. I think the cap should be more sturdy. I think maybe the cap could be a little more elegant. I don't know. That's just my 2 cents in regards to that. When you have the cap on, it sits completely all the way down to the glass. Take it off, and then all I see here is the atomizer crimped to glass. That's not attractive. I mean, I like a bottle that has a beautiful presentation. That is not attractive to me. I think they could have done a better job. I think they could have put a sleeve around the part where it's crimped, right? So you don't see the part where it's crimped and it looks more professional and it doesn't look like it just went through like a China sweatshop and it's just getting stuff crimped, right? Like they're just pumping out as many fragrances as they can and you're missing the quality, right? In my opinion, you're missing the mark if you're just pumping out stuff for business. It's like there's no heart in it. And that's what I'm seeing with the presentation. The fragrance is good. We'll talk more about it in a minute. But I don't know. Like I bought this, I paid my own money for it. I didn't get this sent to me. And I don't know. Like I'm all about, people that put heart into making their fragrances. And it just looks like it's not like they don't have heart. It's just a business, right? It's just you in it to make money. And I don't know. I don't think I like that. But like I said, that's just me. For the price you're paying, I think you should be getting a little higher quality. For $180, and then I think they have to charge tax now online. So you're looking at probably closer to $200 for this. I wouldn't do it. I'm just going to be real with you. I wouldn't do it. The inspiration houses are trying to keep up, and Alexandra is just tearing up the game. This one right here, I like how they do with their new bottles. They're nice squared. This one's obviously the thicker bottle, the 55 ml. I've used this one quite a bit, as you guys can see. It's got a beautiful label on the front. I think it adds a really nice, elegant touch to it. I really like the caps, what they're doing. They're doing it big with the caps here. They're the nice wooden caps. They do fit snug in place. I like it. You can hold it from the cap. I wouldn't recommend it. Please don't do it. Don't blame me if your bottle breaks. Then what I like about it too is on top of the cap, they get their logo imprinted on the top inside the wood. I think that's really cool, elegant touch to it. Take the cap off it. This is what I'm talking about. And if you're hating because you think I'm bashing the other brand, check this out. Do you see how you can't tell that this bottle was crimped? Do you see how there's like this sleeve around this? This is what I'm talking about. This little thing to me adds a better, like a more professional touch to it This is just me. This is what I feel. If you don't feel the same way, I'm sorry you don't feel the same way. I like bottles with a nice presentation, but that's what I'm referring to. They could have done a better job. I like how Alexandria's doing it. They're always trying to make changes and updates to their stuff, always trying to improve. They're always looking for customer feedback. I don't know if the other company, this is why I'm saying not saying I know or I don't know. I do not know if the other company is eliciting feedback from the customers and asking them, hey, do you guys like this? Should we change this or anything like that? Or is the owner or the creative minds behind it just taking their own direction? I have no idea. I don't know. I don't work for the company. But you should always take advice from customers because customers are the ones that are buying your fragrance. The moment of truth. The moment of truth. Wait. We got to go with price points. Price point. When it's in stock, because it sells out usually in about 1 day for Alexandria Fragrance Ballroom, you're looking at a 30 ml will cost you about $29.99 or $30, 30 US dollars. And a 55 ml will run you $49.99 or about 50 US dollars. I think that's pretty fair. I mean, you're getting a lot of juice for a decent price, about $1 a milliliter, give or take. I think that's pretty fair. But going into these scents. So, we're going to spray one test strip with Office for Men. We're also going to show the atomizers. Pretty wide distribution of fragrance. It doesn't offer too much fragrance for Office for Men. I think it's a really decent atomizer, to be honest with you. I really do like it. Really beautiful scent profile. Really beautiful. I am really attracted to this scent. It's a really decent scent. I like stuff that's crisp, clean, a little bit of masculinity in it. You get some little woody notes in the dry down. I really like it. It's like I said, it's a really decent scent. Did a good job in having it made, for sure. Absolutely. Checking out Alexandria fragrances with their atomizers. They always offer even distribution of the fragrance. And what I like about their... that is such an awesome scent. It's just, man, it's so welcoming and it's so unoffensive. It does offer a lot of juice comes out in their atomizers. So I think sometimes with Alexandria, two sprays will probably have you good for the day. I know I say that a lot with Alexandria, but it's true. The fragrances last a long time and the atomizers give a lot of juice out in each spray. So I think 2 will have you good for the day on that one. Beautiful. Just very masculine, fresh, clean. Now, side by side, in front of the camera. So I've already worn both of these different days. I've smelled them both together off the camera, on the behind the camera when I haven't had this turn on. I mean, I'm gonna tell you right now, very close, very close. I'm serious with you guys right now, dead serious, honest to God. If I had to give this Alexandria Boardroom a ranking out of 100, how close it is to Office for Men, I would say 97 or 98% exact. There's only one difference. The one difference. And I'm sorry to say it, but I gotta say it and I gotta be real. Office for Men gives off a slight synthetic vibe in the opening. It's a bright opening for both of them. They're both a really bright opening, really beautiful projection in the initiating the fragrance. Once it opens up, it's very, very projecting for both of them. But you're getting a slight, and I mean but it's notable, right? Whereas Alexandria, you don't get that. You don't get that at all. To me, Alexandria is a more natural vibe. It's really creamy, if that makes sense. It the notes go extremely well together. It's like everything's complementing everything, versus Office for Men, it seems like some fragrances are trying to compete with each other. It's almost the exact same scent, but again, it just smells to me a bit synthetic. It's like kind of choppy, if that makes sense. Like you can really sense that synthetic vibe in it. Like if, for example, if you smell Aventus and you smell Club de Nuit Intense Man, you can note the difference, right? That synthetic, like, chemical vibe, that's what I'm getting with Office for Men, just a slight bit of it. So it is what it is. I like both of them. I plan to keep both of these fragrances in my collection. I will wear both of them. I already wear Boardroom. I plan probably to wear Office for Men tomorrow as my scent of the day. But I like both of them. But again, overall, which one would I pick if I had to buy it again? If it's in stock, Boardroom. So you guys know, again, Hani Hafez did not send me this bottle. I purchased this bottle. Jeremy Fragrance did not send me anything. Hani Hafez did not send me anything. I'm not being paid anything for this. This is not something to bash a company, but I've got to be real with you. If I had to buy it again, it would be Alexandria. For the price point, for the scent, for the presentation, hands down, I think Alexandria's got it. They're doing big things. I would encourage you to not take my word for it. If you don't believe me, don't take my word for it. I would encourage you, get you a decant of Office for Men, get you a decant of Boardroom, and you do your own analysis, right? Sit down with it, wear them both and see what you think. If you don't believe what I'm saying, because I get a lot of people here and there on different videos put up comments and saying, paid, this is a paid review. I've never been paid to do a review. I promise you, you can check my bank accounts, you can check my PayPal, I have my emails. I've never been paid to do a review. I do receive bottles from time to time, and in turn, I give samples away from those, or I give them to people and friends that I know here. Because sometimes I just have so much, I can't wear it all. So I want to bless other people. But guys, I was kind of a bit, like, I don't know, I was in a different mind about this one, and I wanted to do it, but then I was like, oh, I don't know, because it's kind of controversial, but it needed to be done. I said I was going to do it before on Facebook, and I finally got my bottle in. I had quite a bit, like a week and a half, 2 weeks to test this one out, and I was glad I was able to bring this video. If you guys like this type of content where I go head to head with the original and an inspiration at the same time, I'd like you to give me a thumbs up. Also, if you've smelled either one of these fragrances, either one, I would like to know your thoughts on it. Just drop me a comment below. I'd love to chat with you. As always, guys, as always, I always have new videos coming out. I always have new fragrances coming in. So y'all stay safe, be blessed, and please, always keep it locked. Peace.